So I just finished watching this movie called Come True from 2020. Um, so it's like this girl who has really bad trouble sleeping and she seems to be homeless. She won't go home to her mum. She steals food and steals stuff from her mum's house and then runs away again and then tries to stay with her friend. Uh, and she isn't working, so she sees this flyer on the wall in a cafe that says that there's this new like study group where you get paid $12 an hour to sleep. And she's like, sure, let's do it. So while she's sleeping, they monitor the dreams that she's having, and the dreams that she's having are really, really bizarre. These weird hallways and weird locations with these weird sort of mannequin bodies that is kind of looks like Silent Hill stuff, and then there's like some weird figure in the center of her dreams. In every single dream, there's this weird, really tall black figure with glowing white eyes. You never actually see what it looks like, and then that's her dreams. So they seem like her dreams seem to be really, really powerful. It seems to be that this thing that she's dreaming, this thing, it seems to be in other people's dreams as well. Other people have dreams, and this tall black figure is also in their dreams. It seems to be something that's invading everyone's dreams. It either you don't know. It could either be maybe a sleep paralysis thing. It could be a manifestation of nightmares. Like nightmares are actually an entity. She ends up falling in love with one of the guys there who actually works there. He's pretty high up in this company. One night they're together. She ends up seizing up and like sort of goes into a coma, and she's brought to the hospital. When he wakes up, he falls asleep there with her because he doesn't have contact with any of her family. He doesn't know who her family is. She's gone. And she is just walking. She's literally just walked out of the hospital and she's just walking in the middle of the street. He goes to try and stop her, and when he tries to stop her, her eyes start bleeding and she's like starts to die. So he's like, shit, I can't touch her. So he just follows her, and he tells his colleague to come in a car and hook up the thing to her head so we can see what she's seeing. Like what is happening? Like what is going on? They hook the machine to her head and they hold the computer and they just walk with her while she's walking. She ends up walking into the middle of nowhere where her stolen phone is found, and as soon as he finds her stolen phone and accepts this call, because she's getting a phone call, she wakes up and then the phone sort of hangs up. So it's like, I don't even know what the hell was happening. And then, as they're walking away and taking her back home, because she obviously had some really bad sleepwalking episode, these things start appearing, these black figures start appearing in real life. They take the woman and him away, and now this girl is just running like, what the fuck is going on? And as soon as she sees the thing right in front of her, it's like the figure, you just see its eyes and stuff, and she sees it and she wakes up. And she's in some random house with some random guy, and she's killed him. She's got blood all over her. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? She goes into the bathroom, feels her teeth to find out she has fucking vampire fangs. And then she looks at her phone and it's a message saying, if you're getting this, you've been in a coma for 20 years. I don't know when you will receive this in your dream. Wake up. So pretty much it was insinuating that this entire film was a dream. None of it was real. She's in a coma and she's dreaming everything that's happened throughout this entire movie. And she's still in a dream. She's in a coma. What? What the fuck? I hated the ending of this film. If they just left her running away in the forest and she confronts this figure and maybe she gets taken into the dark, that would have been really creepy, and just end it there. Because it leaves you thinking. I feel like the ending was so rushed though. Like it was just stupid. Like to say the whole movie was a dream, to have all these characters and everything for none of it to actually be real. You don't even know who she is. You don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm actually speaking from past experiences. I hated that this movie was all a dream. It's because some of my first short films that I ever made, I literally turned these films to shit. The only way that I could fix them was to make it all a dream. And I did that twice. It didn't didn't seem like a movie that should be a dream. Like the whole thing was just a dream, and it's like, what the fuck? Like it just felt stupid for it being a dream because it was so fucking creepy before that bit. If they just left that bit out of it, they left the ending out and just ended with her in the forest confronting this figure. End of movie. That would have been so creepy because the soundtrack, the cinematography, and everything was so good in this movie, but they just wrecked it with the ending. It doesn't even make any sense. Like, it's just stupid. I still really did enjoy this movie though, because there was some the shots in there and stuff, and the fact that they never showed what the monster. Look, this monster didn't even exist, but still, I still probably give it a 6.5 out of 10. Just the ending was terrible. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think and if you've seen this movie.